Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Goodwood Racecourse here on Saturday. It is May the 26th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Goodwood, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I'm gonna look at the listed stakes, races 1 and 4, the 155 and the 345. So let's get on to it, starting off with the first race, the 155 from Goodwood, which is the Festival Stakes. It's a listed stakes for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $67,500. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses, going the distance of ground of 2,000 meters, or the distance of ground of a mile and a quarter on the turf course. My top selection here, I like number 3 horse, First Sitting. I'm going to go 3-1-2 in the tricast of the trifecta. 3-1-2, tricast, trifecta. Top pick number 3, First Sitting. 4-1, Gérald Massé is on this Chris Wall train, 7-year-old gelding by Dancel. Horse's most recent outing came out on the 27th of April at Sandown, a mile and a quarter in the Group 3 Gordon Richard Stakes. Horse finished 6th by 17 lengths. Very tough race, never had a good run that day. First off the break, this horse probably needed the race, and second, probably this horse, it was a little bit of a tougher race. I think coming here with a lesser bunch of group of horses, I think this horse will run a lot better. His last one here in this race last year, he ran quite well. Before that, the 14th of October at Newmarket, good ground, a mile and 8th, 18 years in the Group 3 Darley Club Stakes. Horse finished 7th by 8 3/4 lengths behind Monarch's Glen. Again, this horse just had nothing there. And then ran in the Prix d'Olaire at Shunty last October, mile and a quarter. Horse finished 8th by 9 1/4 lengths. Again, had nothing that day, beat nobody home. And then they sent this horse to run in France at Deauville in August, a mile and a quarter in the Group 3 Gonat Biron Stakes. Horse won by 3/4 in length. He quickened up nicely and destroyed that slightly lesser quality Group 3 of quality horses that day. He ran some great races between May and August of last year. He had a very good finish at Shunty in the Group 3 Prix La Coupe. He finished 3rd by 2.5 lengths. He quickened up nicely, just missed, but it was a very respectable race there. And then this horse ran this race last year and upset it at 16-1, just getting there. A great turn of foot for this horse. I like him a lot coming back here second off the break at 4-1. You're not going to get 16-1 like last year, but you'll get a nice little, $10 on him, so watch out. So to recap my bets for today's first race, the 155 from Goodwood, it's the Festival Stakes. Gonna go with the 3 horse First Sitting. Gonna go 3-1-2 in the tricast of the trifecta. So we're gonna head on to race number 4 now from Goodwood. The 4th race, the 345. It is the Tapster Stakes. It's a listed stakes for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $67,500. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 5 horses, going the 2,400-meter trip, or a mile and a half on the turf course. My top selection here, I like the 5 horse, My Rage Dancer. I'm going to go 5-3-4 in the tricast of the trifecta. 5-3-4, tricast, trifecta. Top pick number 5, My Rage Dancer, 9-5, 4-year colt by Frankel. Pat Dobbs is on the Sir Michael Stott train, 4-year colt by Frankel. Horse's most recent outing came on the 12th of May. That came at Ascot, mile and a half in the listed stakes. This horse finished 2nd by a neck that day. At 4-1, he just couldn't get that good click at the wire. He just missed. He probably needed the race, but he should have did a little bit better than he did that day. He should have got the victory. Before that, Doncaster in the spring, in the fall, a mile and a quarter in a Class 2 conditions. He finished 4th by 2 lengths. It was an improvement off his start before. It was only 4 horses, but he should have ran a little bit better also that day. But it was an improvement off his start before, which came in the Great Voltaire Stakes at York, yielding ground, a mile and a half last August. He finished 3rd by 12 lengths behind Cracksman, who just put on a show that day. This horse wasn't catching him. And then the Hampton Court at Royal Ascot, a mile and a quarter last June. Horse finished 3rd by 1/4 lengths. He ran a good 3rd place finish. He just missed at the end, but he ran his heart out. He hasn't won since he has only won once, and his only victory came the 21st of October of 2016 at Doncaster in the 7th row in Class 5 main. He won by a half length, and he just won for fun that day. Very nice victory. But after that, he hasn't won. But those are very tough races. This race is not nearly as tough, and I think here today he should run a big one. I'll take my chances with him. So to recap my bets for the 345, the 4th race from Goodwood, it's the Tapster Stakes. Gonna go with the 5 horse My Rage Dancer. Gonna go 5-3-4 in the tricast of the trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.